You checked your calendars yet? It's March 1st, and that means it's time for my March TBR. So I completely disregarded kind of my February TBR. I'm continuing on with series, but I really want to get the Fallen series out of the way and then continue on with the Lunar Chronicles series and the Shatter Me series. I have 2 books for school in this, 1 reread, and I believe I have 5 books that I have not read that I want to read. The book I picked was Shatter Me by Tahara Mafi, and these are not in order. This will probably be, if I read this month, it'll be probably one of the last ones because I do want to read all the Fallen books and get that series out of the way before I start another series. But I really want to read this series. I've already read Shatter Me, but I forget what happens. And it wasn't my favorite when I read it, but I think that was just because I was reading it at a time that I wasn't really wanting to read it, because I went for a time where when I bought a book, I read it after, but I wasn't really in the mood for this. So that probably impacted my decision, so I want to reread this and get on with the rest of the series. The next book is Icy Sparks by Gwyn Hyman Rubio, and I think that's how you say her name, or yeah, her name. And this actually looks like a really good book. I got this in the summer. I hauled it, and I haven't read it yet, and I'm really feeling not in the mood for classic-y type of books, but more adult type of books. Maybe it's because English class I've been reading more of that, but when I'm in school, typically I like to go for the heavier reads. I don't even know why. That makes no sense, but that is just how it goes. The next book has been one that's been on my TBR forever, and that's Rockaholic by C.J. Scoose, and I've been wanting to read this for quite a while. I hauled this as well in the summer, and it just looks like a nice light read one, and this month I have quite a few essays due, so it might be just a nice stress reliever from writing. The next book is one I also hauled in the summer. There seems to be a reoccurring theme, and that is Jaws by Peter Benchley, and I love Jaws, the movies, not so much the 4th one, but I really want to read the books. I haven't read it, and I hauled this in the summer. It is quite beat up, and it looks bitten in one of the corners, but you know, I really want to read it and see how the book compares to the movies. Well, the first movie, because it's the first book. Okay, so for my 2 for school, the first one I have to read for school, I think I have to read it this weekend for Monday's tutorial, is July's People by Nadine Gordimer. And the second book I have to read for school is Obasan by Joy Kogawa. And these I'm really excited to read too. Yeah, they actually sound pretty good. The books for school, sometimes they have synopsises where I don't think I'm going to be interested in it, but this reading list I've had for this class has actually been really good. The books have been really good. The last book on my TBR is one I've already read. It's a reread, and it's Dying to Know You by Aidan Chambers, and I love this book, and I started rereading it this month, but I was reading something else, so I put it down. But I want to reread it again because I really loved this book, and yes. So that has been my March TBR. I know that was quite lengthy. I'm hoping to get all these done. I know I will have to get the school books done, so I'll at least have 2 done. And yes, so thank you guys so much for watching, and my question to you guys is your TBR bigger or smaller than this month compared to last month's? Okay, thanks guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.